there, welcome to another episode of Living with Shadi, and this is the third episode of the Fulfilling Purpose series, and it is tagged Pains in Purpose. Do not forget, last time we talked about being on track, where we discussed a whole lot of things. Among the things that we discussed were what are you supposed to do as individuals in awaiting that major breakthrough while you are at your purpose. And we talked about you need to continue to develop yourself, that you need to always be ready, you need to always be looking out for opportunities, that you need to stay relevant, you need to come to terms with your purpose. We discussed a lot of things on being on track, and this is the continuation where we'll be talking about pains in purpose. Pains in purpose is targeted at helping you understand what you are going out for, helping you understand the challenges that will come for you because you are on the line of your purpose, and so that you can build and prepare yourself towards it, building a fortress and a fortification around yourself to help you have this shock absorber so that you do not just get jolted and just get out of the line of purpose because of challenges, because they will definitely come. Expect them, they will come. Now, the first pain in purpose that we need to understand and be aware of is disapproval and opposition. Do not let anybody fool you. You would always be opposed, either from family, either from friends, loved ones, anybody, even from the social milieu, even from the sector of a problem that you're trying to address. You would get disapprovals, you would get opposition, challenges and forces would rise up against you. How are you able to manage yourself in this situation? You need to understand that if you have oppositions, now it depends on how you manage this. If you manage it the way you're supposed to manage it, you will be stronger, because when you come out of it, you understand that yes, it was not a bed of roses after all. And if you're lucky enough to get out of the mess, then you'd have good stories to tell. So always understand that there will be disapprovals and opposition, because when good things are about to happen, trust me, there will be things that will be coming just to jolt you off your purpose line. But stay strong and be deeply rooted in it, so that you will not just be like the house on the sand that the rains came and swept away. Secondly, you need to understand that there will be shame. Yes, there are some certain line of purposes that you would fall under, and there's some certain things that you're called out to do, probably because of the line that you have been coming through, the kind of friends that you have had, the kind of life that you have been living, that your new life and the new shape of purpose that you are trying to fit in will be totally different from where you're coming from. And trust me, it could be shameful and disgraceful when people that you hung out with now see you that you're doing something that is totally below you, or something they do not expect. It may seem shameful to you, but you know what? You need to swallow the shame up and dust it up and go on your purpose, go on about, because your purpose, and it is your life, and nobody will leave it for you. If you don't leave it well, and if you miss it on the road, trust me, it is your sorry ass that will clean up the mess. Nobody would for you. Also, you need to realize the third point is that your hands would get dirty. Definitely, you need to understand that you will get down to work. There are times that you will do some certain things that, not because you are above them, but you need to understand that because you need to fulfill your purpose, you need to work. Even the Bible attests to the fact that faith without work is useless. So getting your hands dirty now is just as certain that you need to work and you have to do something about it. Lastly, you need to expect that you will be turned down, disappointed. When you need something and you walk up to people, you do not expect that they give it at your beck and call. There will be times when you ask for something and you will be turned down. In fact, many times. But you would be somebody that seems that you do not want anything to do if you back down because you're being turned down 1 or 2 times, or even several times. The worst thing that can happen to you is to stop trying. So you need to keep trying and keep trying all the time. But you know that you're unique. In your purpose, you are unique. In the line of your destiny, you are unique. And why are you unique? You're unique because your fight is peculiar to only you. You can only get cheerleaders if you're lucky enough, people who will cheer you on if you are lucky enough. And there are sometimes most of these fights come and you would fight it all alone. So you need to understand that you're alone in this, you're alone on this line of your purpose. And if you understand that, you have it at the back of your mind, in your subconscious, that you're alone in the fight, and you can only be lucky if you have cheerleaders who would say, oh, let's go, you're doing it the way you're supposed to do it. In fact, people who would encourage you, maybe even minimal. At first, when you start, people look at you as if you're filthy. What is this one going up and about? But when it starts taking shape, then they begin to understand. So that's what we should expect apparently as purpose actors in life. Thank you for watching today's episode of Pains in Purpose. Next and final episode is the Gains in Purpose. Please watch out for it. Thank you for watching. Bye now.